You're retro trekking with the Caramel Apples podcast, the apple snack that brings you a retro vibe, both crunchy and sweet, with your hosts Kennedy Rizzo and Cooper Lee.
It's apple snack time. Coming up. I think this is going to be super entertaining and most fun.
I hope so, right? We'll see how many of these songs might have been on your mixtape as well. So this one is Coop's Poolside Ultra 80s Mixtape Side A. And we're going to get right started on what some of these songs just might be.
Let's caramel dive in. Okay, it is time for another apple snack, and Cooper Lee and myself are just trying our hardest to stay cool right now.
It's a struggle.
OMG, like the weather is crazy. Like for whatever reasons, it's slow going getting warm.
Yes.
You know, in the spring, lots of rain. We've had a lot of storms this year and whatnot. Like, it's like, come on, get with it.
But it does really take you into this time period that we're in, right? Outside of the storms and things like that. It's definitely starting to get you geared that summer's arrived, hasn't it?
That's right. And it has.
In a major way.
My goodness, the last probably week and a half, like, boom, we've had nothing but probably the hottest weather we've had thus far this year.
Yeah, and the grass is screaming. It's saying the story.
Already, yes.
Yeah.
So we have a remedy for that, and it's always caramelicious greatness.
Yes, yes.
But this week we're going to be doing a lot of dipping our toes in the pool or whatever, trying to cool ourselves off by the water.
Yeah. So we had this great idea, right? Because before we've done like anything to kind of get you in the mind of poolside, and we kind of featured in on movie scenes and stuff that would make you think of the pool. So we thought we'd do a little twist this time.
That's right. That's right.
And
That's right.
we're gonna give you what we'd be listening to poolside, or beach side. Stay tuned for that.
I think this is going to be super entertaining and most fun.
I hope so, right? We'll see how many of these songs might have been on your mixtape as well. So this one is Coop's Poolside Ultra 80s Mixtape Side A. And we're going to get right started on what some of these songs just might be. One of the first ones, I think a lot of people kind of know, and it's very fun girl time. You know, it puts you in mind of your girl squad. And that's New Shoes, I Can't Wait.
Oh, we're already off to a smashing start.
I mean, you think about the title, right? I Can't Wait. You can put anything behind that. I can't wait to go swimming. I can't wait to hang out. I can't wait to lumber party, eat pizza. So it just fits, right? It lends itself to this conversation. So excited. Love this song. It did just put you in a good mood. Anytime it would come on the radio, you just crank that up.
You really would. I mean, like that is part of the nostalgia of so much of the music back when we were coming up. It was just like you could even remember like bubblegum and candy commercials like this where you would dive in these dimensions and
yes.
And you were just off somewhere in fantasy having a good time, 80s style.
Yeah.
And New Shoes is kind of a song that sounds like that.
It does.
Work with us archivers. We're nuts. I don't know.
Yeah, so I think we're getting our list right started. So another one that could fancy on this list would be a little freestyle, and that was Sapphire, Boy I've Been
I
Told.
loved Sapphire.
Sapphire was cool, yes. And it was thanks to Kennedy for having this cassette. And she did have some rocking songs. Most of the songs on there were awesome
They
or
were.
rad. Let's just say they're rad.
Oh, that's very 80s right there.
Totally. But that one, it was lively, it was peppy, and when you're at the beach, well, actually, mine's at the pool. So if you're at the pool and you're running over to the slide, or heading towards the diving board, over to the shack, snack shack, we'll say snack shack. You can just imagine running past somebody with their radio or their boombox playing, and this song could be blasted out. Just good times, right?
Oh, totally. Oh my goodness. Like, okay, we are just dying in this brutal heat, but like the memories, the musical memories,
Yes.
there
Yeah.
is nothing like it.
Nothing. Yeah, you can't. If you could capture that time in a bottle, that would be awesome, because then everybody could experience it and be like, "This is what we missed." Yes, this is what you missed.
But to your point, Coop, that is translating somewhat. That's trending because, like, there are what Gen Zers, Gen Yers, or whatever the Alpha generation.
Okay.
Yeah, Gen Alpha. I can't keep track of the generations now, but um,
Yeah.
it's far from us now. I don't know. I know that.
Must you remind us?
I know I shouldn't have said that out loud. No.
I know.
But really, all these younger generations are so fascinated by what we came up with as Gen X, Xennials, even maybe some millennials.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the 80s really was Gen X. That was our time, our prime time. And like, we get it. We're honored.
Yes.
I mean, you can't replicate hardly the history and the nostalgia that we got to enjoy when we were coming up. So, hey, thank you guys. And
Yeah.
keep tuning in. Before we go any farther, we just wanted to remind you guys to hit that subscribe button for all things going down involving the latest escapades here on Retro Trek with the Caramel Apples podcast. So, now that we're back to continuation of Coop's Poolside Mixtape Side A.
Yeah, so we're pushing play once again.
That's right.
This next one, I know I went off, a little bit of, definitely wasn't a rant, but I kind of let people know where I was on the whole Sheila E. topic before in our gym episode a few seasons back.
Oh, yeah.
Sheila E. was awesome, right? And I think I only really knew a couple of her songs, but the songs that I knew I loved. And Love Bazaar definitely made its way onto side A of this Poolside mixtape.
That was a good jam right there. Oh my goodness.
It was.
Yeah.
The music, everything about it. You had just mentioned it. It's like that time period. It's almost as if you just breathe it in.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just in the air. The music was in the air. Just everything about it felt very. I mean, you imagine, putting our towels out by the pool and getting ready to go play tea party or do synchronized swimming underneath.
Right.
It was just certain things that happened during that time period made you feel like you had arrived, but you didn't even know that you were arriving to anything, right? It just, life was happening and you just were in for the ride and enjoyed every minute of it.
Yeah, and this was happening while we were still young and exploring, like it was just like things were opening up.
Yes.
And the music that we were drawn to and could hear on a regular basis was actually kind of like laying out to be the soundtrack of our youth.
Exactly.
And you cannot replicate it. Like it's just
No.
not the same, obviously.
And there's so many songs. It was even hard to come up with, because obviously we could talk forever on this. There's so many good songs from back then.
That's right.
So, trying to compress this onto a cassette tape. How do you do that? So, it was a challenge, but it's been fun because it's like you reaching back in some recesses there. It's like, oh yeah, I totally remember that song. It's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure they made their way on some tapes we made back in the day, right?
Oh, we were rabid about that.
Oh yeah, we were on point with that.
100%. So, what's your next jam that you got slated to queue up?
Okay, so my next one, actually, it is on the Poolside Mixtape, but it definitely puts you in mind of the roller rink.
Okay.
Okay, this is Debbie Deb Lookout Weekend.
Oh, more freestyle, huh?
Oh, freestyle. We had the computerized voice going on.
Love it.
It's jamming from second one that it's playing.
Hold on, let me adjust my sunglasses.
I know, right? Heading over to the snack shack, getting a scooter crunch. You didn't want to have anything really heavy, right? When you were at the pool, everybody remembers back in the day. I don't even know if this is a thing now, but back then it was like, don't eat anything, and they would give you a 30-minute break. They'd make you take
Yes.
breaks, so that way you wouldn't get cramps. Remember they talk about cramps?
And it terrified you out of your mind.
It really did.
I mean, you didn't want it to happen to you, and you didn't want to see anybody else getting sick.
That's right. Although some of our friends would be notching on some nachos. It's like, what are you doing? Are you afraid of getting cramps?
Yeah, that wasn't good. No, no, no.
No. So the last one on this mixtape side A is Samantha Fox, Naughty Girls.
Another good choice, Cooper.
Yes. That song with Full Force, that mix, classic. Oh my goodness. It'll transport you in 2 seconds. And we were young.
Yeah. And how, when we heard it, because we were young. Yeah. Go ahead. Explain.
Okay. So okay. Like and we were young. And a lot of times there are innuendo and things like that in songs that, when you're a kid, you're just picking up on the beat and things like that, right? Like that's what you're really focusing on because your mind doesn't even go there. You're innocent kids. Now, your parents, on the other hand, may hit the next button or turn the station or whatever, but there were occasions that we did catch the full song and the beat was awesome. And again, like when they played that mix with them on there, it was like, oh, this is next level awesome. So
okay, hold on real quick, Coop. I did not know that was Full Force.
No, really?
I can hear it now in my mind's eye.
Yeah, it's totally Full Force. Isn't that cool?
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Well done. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. No, go ahead.
Hey, we paused for a moment of silence for the awesomeness of that. Let it sink in, right? Because they were cool. They were cool.
Yeah, the Rizzo slow. Okay.
No, she's not. Maybe she was underwater for a second. She just came up.
That's what it was. That's right.
So there you have it. That is Coop's Poolside Ultra 80s Mixtape Side A. I hope you enjoyed my picks for that. There's going to be way more coming down the pike for mine. That will be Side B. But stay tuned for Kennedy Rizzo's Beachside Ultra 80s Mixtape Side A. That'll
That's
be
right.
coming right here. That's right. She's
That's
ready.
right.
Finally ready. Got the suntan lotion.
That's right. Got to have all the business going. Don't be turning to bacon.
That's right. Oh man, so this has been a lot of fun. So hopefully you'll be ready for all the rest of these jams, these summer jams that we've picked that are coming your way. And that's it for this week's Apple Snack. But as you know, there's always more where that came from. So stay tuned. Subscribe, review, and spread the word. See you next time in the Retro Orchard. And thanks so much for listening.